Right. Well, hello, everyone. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Welcome, ladies and gents, those of you on Facebook, those of you who may be viewing on YouTube or perhaps via podcast. I do welcome you here to the show. Welcome aboard. It's Wednesday, September the 20th, 2023, as I'm going here live with this content. Some of you, again, you may catch this a little bit beyond, of course, the 6:30 mark, but I'm normally here live on Facebook every Monday and every Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then we provide this content directly onto YouTube as well. So again, I welcome you here to this show. See, the goal of Leadership TKO, let me just let you know this from the beginning, is to empower men and women like yourself, network marketers, with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. So again, I welcome you aboard to this stream on tonight. We have some great content that I will be sharing with you. I want to make sure first and foremost that right there on Facebook, for some of you who may be tuning in, I want to make sure that it is public so that it reaches more people. And as you're coming on board, tuning in with me live or wherever you're watching from or listening from, in the comment section below, I would love for you to go ahead and drop in your city and your state where you're watching. So put that in the comment section. And even if you are outside of the USA, let me know what country you are tuning in from as well. I'm excited because with technology, we're able to reach so many more people all over the planet, all over the globe. And so again, welcome aboard to the show. So what is tonight's topic? What are we focusing in on tonight? Well, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to let you know that our focus tonight is unveiling the dynamic battle. We have active income, and then we have passive income. Active income, passive income. Let's talk about this tonight. The differences. We're going to go into it a bit more in detail because I believe that we need clarity, right? We need some clarity in this space, understanding the differences between the two. So before we dive in, if you would love to share this out, like, love, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not done so. Listen, I encourage you all to do it. For those of you on Facebook, if you need the link to be able to subscribe to the channel on YouTube, I'm going to make sure and do my very best to drop it in the comment section. All right. So in the comments, or at least the chat area of the video there on YouTube. For those of you on YouTube, it'll be in the description area, or of course, you can just click on the subscribe button. Now, for those of you who may be tuning in on Facebook, I'm going to drop that in the comments area below. So I'm going to type in subscribe to the channel here. All right. So once you go there, you'll see a button that says subscribe. And the reason why you may want to subscribe is so that you will be informed as to when I upload fresh content. Sometimes we may not go live on Facebook with all the content. Sometimes I provide bonus content on the channel. So you may want to head on over there and hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you are indeed notified. So with that in mind, how many of you are ready to dive into this discussion, this content tonight, active income versus passive income? Type in the word ready in the comments if you are ready. Right? If you are ready, I'm excited. If you don't know much about me, maybe this is your first time viewing or stepping or coming through to the YouTube channel or right here on Facebook. Listen, I've been, a wealth mentor, a network marketing coach for quite some time. I've been in network marketing since 2001. And in terms of wealth building, I've become extremely committed to helping men and women, but I know a lot more women has been coming to me asking for assistance in terms of making more money, putting your money to work for you. And that's what I've been helping many people to do over the last 7 years. I've been committed to that. And so tonight we're going to learn a bit more. We want to enhance our financial literacy, education about money. And we're going to dive into active versus passive income. So the first thing we're going to talk about tonight really is the key differences between active and passive income. Now, I have some notes here to keep me on track. It's always great to stay on track. And so I have that right here in front of me. So if you see me glancing a bit, just know that I'm looking at my notes that I have to keep me focused here. But understand that active income is earned, right? It's earned through active participation. So it involves you being involved, being more actively involved. You're hands-on. You're doing something so that the income comes in. So it's your active participation in work or business activities. And it really requires your direct time and effort. Let me say this one more time. Active income involves your direct time and effort. Here's the difference. Passive income, on the other hand, is generated from, I have to say the big word, investments, assets, or businesses that can generate earnings without constant involvement. So it doesn't constantly involve you being there physically, okay? And it offers the potential for more flexibility and more freedom. So for those of you who are looking for more time freedom and financial freedom, passive income is the lane that you want to be in. You want to focus in on how to generate more passive income. And I have a great vehicle that you'll be able to explore. For those of you on YouTube, more information will be dropped in the description area on that, the avenue that my husband and we're using to create passive income. So for those of you on Facebook, I'll let you know more about that in just a few moments. But that's just some key differences between active and passive income. But let's talk about at this moment some pros and cons of each of these types of income. Pros and cons. Let's talk about it. See, the pros or the positive aspects of active income can include immediate earnings, like instant payment. Instant earnings is what you have to look forward to when it comes to active income. Perhaps even financial stability and control over your income source, right? So you can think about it in terms of that. However, it often involves this. Listen, trading time for money. Ooh, right? Okay. You may be trading time for money with active income, and you may have limited scalability with active incomes. Because again, you have to be present at some form in some amount of time to bring in the income. Let's talk about passive income, because some of the positive elements of passive income, includes the potential for continuous earnings. Here we go. It doesn't involve exchanging time for money like active income, but passive income involves continuous earnings, the ability to generate income without active daily involvement. It doesn't involve that, right? And the possibility of wealth accumulation. So on the downside, though, those may be some of the positives, but let's talk about some of the cons. Let's talk about some of the things that may not be as good. You see, passive income that's the key word here. It can require substantial upfront investments. And it may take time to establish, because nowadays, let's just be frank, many people like things like a microwave. They want it like overnight. So if you're looking for some type of overnight serious wealth, passive income, again, it takes time for it. It's gradual. See, understanding these pros and cons helps you make more informed financial decisions. So there are some options out here where you can gain rewards every 7 days, perhaps every month or every quarter. So stay tuned. Again, for those of you on YouTube, the information will be in the description area. Those of you on Facebook or perhaps the podcast platforms, I'm going to show you how you can learn more. So that's a little bit about the pros and the cons of each of those passive and active income. Now let's talk about unleashing passive income's wealth building potential. Let's talk about it a bit, because when it comes to this, when it comes to wealth building and being able to generate wealth from passive income, it can involve investing in income generating assets, okay, such as real estate, stocks, businesses. And here, for some of you, you know about this one. Here it is. Certificates of deposit over the blockchain, right? That's an option. That's one of the options that myself and my husband, we use. How many of you have meta certificates? You have elemental certificates Type in "I have some" in the chat or in the comment section if you do, because we're in this new digital era. And so we can leverage the blockchain and cryptocurrency to truly build wealth. That is what's available to us today. So understand that over time, these assets can appreciate. They can generate ongoing income, allowing you to accumulate wealth without relying solely on your active efforts. You don't have to actively be there, physically be there. You see, building a more diversified portfolio and really managing it wisely can really help you maximize passive income's potential for long-term financial growth. You can build, you can have a plan for the long term if you sit down and think about the different options that are available to you. So passive income can help you in terms of building wealth. Now let's shift gears just a bit. Let's talk about leveraging active income for immediate financial security. Let's talk about that for a moment, because there are many people who are actually doing this. You know, leveraging active income for immediate financial security, it really entails, you know, using the income earned, right, from your job or an active business endeavor to really cover your essential expenses. I know people who are doing it. They have what we call certificates. They are getting their rewards and converting their rewards to income, to be like an income for them. And it can take care of their expenses. People are taking care of their mortgage, their car payments, and many different things because they're leveraging these assets. And so understand that when it comes to these types of, you know, ways of bringing in income, you want to have a plan. You see, this ensures that you have a reliable source of funds to meet your short-term needs. Your short-term, like your bills and perhaps savings and emergencies, providing a sense of financial stability, because that's what many people are looking for more of. They want some level of financial stability. And so when you think about these different assets that produce and make money for you, because that's what you really want more of, can do it. So you want to accumulate assets. You want to get this ability to have a habit of acquiring assets that can pay you and that can definitely fund your lifestyle. And that's what we have access to information of. So for those of you who are needing it, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to get access to more information. So again, leverage active income for immediate financial security. That's what you're able to do. And then here's the final point that we want to emphasize tonight, or even in this video, is techniques to truly optimize both income streams for financial success. Let's dive into it, because there are some techniques that are truly, truly available. And this can actually include creating a diversified portfolio of investments. Okay, you want to definitely manage. Here we go. Here's the key, because I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not necessarily giving you financial advice, but I want you to know it's important that you manage your risk effectively. I'm going to say it one more time. Manage your risk effectively. And here's the other thing. Align your financial goals with your income streams. Okay, so what are your goals financially? What are you looking to bring in every single month, every quarter, every 6 months, or every year? What is your monthly income desire? Is it $5,000? Is it $10,000? $50,000 a month? What is it for yourself? You have to write these things down as well so that you can create a plan. So listen, by combining the strengths of both active and passive income, you can actually work towards long-term financial security and prosperity. We're not just being secure. We want to thrive. We want to be able to fund our lifestyle. We want to be able to travel around the world, and you want to be able to accomplish your dreams. You don't want to just, have money just to pay your bills and then exit the earth. You want to truly enjoy your life even while you're here. How many of you want that for yourself? Do you want to enjoy living versus just existing? Well, I always say this: assets over liabilities. You want to acquire more passive income versus active income. You want to get to a point where you're just living off of passive income. It doesn't require you to be there. So I'm encouraging you to go back over, watch this video again if you haven't. Grab a hold of this information. Those of you on the podcast platforms, listen to this over again. Share this out with those that you care about and those that you love, because there are many options out here. So as I mentioned before, I am definitely someone who's been in the space of cryptocurrency and the blockchain for quite some time. And there are some great assets, such as certificates, that can definitely bring in rewards for you and help you to have a great lifestyle. So for those of you on Facebook, if you're needing more information, type in info in the comment section below. And those of you on YouTube, well, the link will be in the description area where you can learn more about passive income opportunities, because it's definitely available. You'll be able to learn about the certificates that way. And those of you on the podcast platforms, listen, you definitely can visit YouTube. Get to the YouTube channel. You don't want to miss it, okay? Get to the YouTube channel. So when you go to YouTube, you want to put in Leadership TKO with Dr. Lakeisha. Look for that YouTube channel and you'll be well on your way. And we'll see if we can drop some information in the description area of the podcast as well. So with that in mind, once again, as a reminder, don't forget to like the video. For those of you on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And I'm appreciative of you being here. We'll be back again next Monday. That's right, Monday coming up, with more great information on building a home-based business for those of you in the network marketing space. Thank you so very much for listening. Be blessed. And remember, until the next time that you and I come together again, I'm going to encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good day to each and every one, and God bless.